Walt Disney Educational Media Company presents Learning About Government with Goofy. And now, the government needs you.
Golly, Martha, it sure has been fun learning about government with you, an actual TV news reporter.
I'm glad you enjoyed yourself, Goofy, and I hope you learned something, too. Being an informed citizen and knowing how government works can help you play a bigger part in making our government work.
That Martha sure is great, taking me all over Washington and helping me learn about the President and Congress and the Supreme Court and bills and laws. I sure hope I don't forget what I've learned about the government.
Well, I hope you don't forget either, young man. An informed citizen is a responsible citizen, and the government needs responsible citizens to make it work.
Huh? Who's that? What do you want?
I want to tell you something about what it means to be an American citizen, Goofy. I know you've learned a lot about how government works since you've been here in Washington, D.C. And that's good. We citizens have a duty to know about our government and the rights our Constitution grants us.
Rights? Now, let me see. I'm sure I can remember what those are, if you just give me a minute.
Come here, young man, and I'll show you what I mean by rights. The first 10 amendments to the Constitution are known as the Bill of Rights. The Bill of Rights grants us many freedoms. Look out the window, and I'll show you what some of them are. The Bill of Rights guarantees us freedom of religion and freedom to gather together for a peaceful purpose. Freedom of speech.
Hey, that's me.
Freedom of the press.
And that's me.
Freedom to petition the government. In other words, ask it to change something that we think is wrong. The Bill of Rights also grants us the right to bear arms and to have a fair and speedy trial.
Well, that could be me, I suppose.
And says that the courts cannot impose cruel and unusual punishments on people convicted of crimes.
That sounds fair. Gosh, Uncle Sam, all those rights make me feel right proud.
You should feel proud, Goofy, and lucky, too. Many people in the world don't have the freedoms we have. That's why it's important for us to know what our rights are, so we can protect them and use them wisely. The better informed you are about your government, the better able you'll be to help your government do the job it's meant to do. Good citizenship carries responsibilities.
It does? Are responsibilities heavy?
Well, in a way, Goofy. Come back to the window, and I'll show you. For one thing, being a responsible citizen means respecting the rights and freedoms of others.
But what if I don't like what the others are doing?
That doesn't matter. As long as they don't interfere with your rights, they have the right to follow their own wishes.
Right.
But respecting others' rights isn't all there is to being a responsible citizen, Goofy. A good citizen also stays informed and thinks about what he or she reads and hears. The government needs you to be a citizen who knows and cares about important issues, so you can make intelligent decisions about what government should do.
Hook. I guess I'll need some time to think about that responsibility. But what other responsibilities do I have as a good citizen?
Well, now that you're a well-informed, thoughtful citizen, you should exercise your right to vote. Voting is one of the most important ways to be involved and have a voice in your government. And of course, the more you know about government, the more intelligent your vote will be, and the better your government will work.
Well, that sounds good to me.
There are many other ways for responsible citizens to be involved in government. You can be active in party politics, or do volunteer work, or you can write letters to officers of the government, or you can start and sign petitions, or hold public office, or join a special interest group. Of course, a good citizen always uses a fair means of persuasion and never breaks the law, even if his or her cause doesn't win.
Gosh, how can you be sure you're not breaking the law?
A good government needs citizens who know what the law is and who always respect it or work to change it. And a good citizen also pays his or her taxes, so the government will have the money it needs to work for you. You.
Golly, there's sure a lot more to being a good citizen than I ever dreamed of. Huh? Is it morning already? Gosh, what a wild dream I had last night. Imagine that. I thought that Uncle Sam was really here telling me about my rights and responsibilities as an American citizen. What in the world will I dream of next?